wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Sukma Selyiana from Vocational School 103. I'm going to talk about something deeply painful and heartbreaking story despite attacks on the Asian American community. Racism against the Asian in America has happened since many years ago. Racism and violence against the Asian community is as old as the US itself. Recently, the issue of Stop Asian Hate has been buzzing on social media. Hundreds of people in some big cities in America went down to the street to protest the attacks on citizens of Asian descent. They vented their anger over acts of discrimination and racial violence. Data from Stop AAPI Hate, an organization that tracks the incidents of hatred and discrimination against the Asian American and the Pacific Islands, recorded at least 500 incidents of these first 2 months of this year. The majority of reports note 68% was verbal abuse, while 11% involved physical assault. The most recent case was a shooting and murder in a spa area in Atlanta, where 8 people died. 6 of them were Asian women, and a 21-year-old man with a gun killed them. Authorities say he claimed to have sexual addiction, and he wanted to rid himself of temptation by carrying out the shooting at massive parlors he had frequented in the past. The shooter says, "No, I wasn't motivated by a racial hatred. It was a sex addiction." Well, dude, you killed 6 Asian women. Specifically, you went there and you killed them. The police officer came out and lied, almost trying to humanize the shooter more the people who got shot. He was in the end of his rope. It was a bad day for him, he said. Well, we all knew that a bad day is not for the shooter. A bad day is actually for the people who got shot and their loved ones. Actually, it cannot be denied that racial crimes against Asian and descendants have increased sharply since the COVID-19 pandemic. So, this cannot be separated from the fact that the COVID-19 first reported in Wuhan, China. Especially when Donald Trump, president of the US, often accuses China of being responsible for it. That's why. After that, racism against the community spiked after Donald Trump and even other Republicans repeatedly called COVID-19 racist names like the Wuhan virus and Kung flu. I definitely feel that the source of poison is because of Trump. No matter if you're China, no matter if you're born and raised in America, as long as you're Asian, you are the target. It is like a nightmare for them that is happening right now. Each of them felt like they were no longer to be alone. Crimes were underreported for the Asian American because they do not want to come forward. No wonder many of the people over the past few weeks have told us they are now too scared to go outside. Imagine being like them. Imagine you're living in America and you're Asian. How does it feel? It's very, very sucks. It's not because where you come from. It's not because your ethnicity. It's not because your religion. It's not because what your skin colors. We just need to be human. A human can love each other, and a human can respect each other. No matter who you are, we are just the same created by God. So, my beloved friends, Let's support one another in our fight for justice and equal right for all of us. We must love, we must support and respect each other. Please, no more hate, no more racism. Because hate and racism is the real virus. Together, let's kill the virus. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.